right, boys, we are back here at the start of year number 2, 5-3-3, off to a pretty good start so far with the team. Power plays week, we're going to end up needing to make a move for someone at the deadline, probably just trying to make something happen. We need another top 6 guy still in this top 6. But outside of that, we're just going to keep rolling with what we got for right now. Take it a few games at a time, and make adjustments as necessary. Chicago, Connor Bedard and the Blackhawks off to an insane 8-0-2 start. Matt Roy gets some injured ribs out till November 13th. We lose 7-4. Damn. Versus Winnipeg now. Let's see how we do here. Bit of a weaker draft class here in year 2. Shootout loss. Uyghur gets his very first goal of the year. We at least get a point. We've been able to get points a lot in a lot of games, but I don't know if I should see that on the bright side of, hey, we're getting points, or if I should see that on the downside of, hey, we're missing out on these couple of points that we desperately could use. Currently in a wild card spot, which hopefully we don't fall out of, because really we had that playoff spot for a majority of the second half of the year, and we ended up losing it at the very end, which we do not want to have happen after a 6-2 win over Anaheim. Ekman Larsson is back from injury, so did we just have a forward playing defense? We might have, which in my defense, my bad. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, we're still good. Yeah, we're still good. Neighbors is back. Let's throw him on the fourth line over Nieto. Jake Neighbors, nice little prospect. Nice little third, fourth liner. At Vancouver now, they're not as good as last year. Anaheim, I didn't realize how good they're actually are. And Tarasenko's out, luckily only till November 18th. We at least get a point without Tarasenko. Let's see how we do against Anaheim without Vladimir Tarasenko, our best forward. The Central seems to be a bit stronger as we do not actually get the wild card spot off a rip, as we get a shootout loss there. We get the goal still. Can't get the goaltending without Tarasenko. Let's see how Huberdeau and JVR are doing. JVR still crushing it. Huberdeau, okay, he's been an even player since the start of the sim, so that's good. That's a good sign. Let's take Walker out for Matt Roy. Goalies, let's switch up the goalies. Let's go back to Dustin Wolf. Markstrom down at 904. Wolf down at 899 after an incredible first few games early on. Versus Carolina now, they're 7-6-1. Look at how many OT losses we already have. 6 of them. Like, some teams are going to finish with 6. And we get another one. There's an OT loss to Carolina. I don't know what to make of all these OT losses. Versus Columbus now, they're 4-7-3. There's a shootout win, so we actually get a win in extras. We've been going to extras a lot because we've had a couple extra innings games as well that have gone our way. I know I just said extra innings, but oh well. Let's go back to Vladimir Tarasenko. He's finally back. Look at his numbers. Beauty. It is absolutely beautiful. He's worth $9.5 million. He has been worth it. As we now have a road game against Tarasenko's former team in St. Louis. He's going to be getting his tribute video. Can we give him a favor and beat him? Yes, we do. We win 3-1. Mackenzie Uyghur still point per game with 18 assists. Rasmus Anderson now out till December 13th as we lose in a shootout to Dallas. Hey, as long as we're not getting regulation losses, because regulation losses wise, we are actually looking incredible. Versus Tampa Bay now. Can we beat them? We get knocked the fuck out 9-3 against them. Versus Boston, how do we do? Marcus Bajork is back. Versus Boston, we lose 5-2. Oh shit. Okay, a fourth and a fifth for a third. No. Now at San Jose, before we switch the goalies up, how do we do? We win 4-3. Okay, we at least get a win there. Michael Backlund is our leading point getter, being worth the $5 million, I guess. Damn. Okay, now they're at an 82. What's his potential looking like? Medium top 6. Okay. Bajork back. Oh, he's already here still. Okay, then whatever. Dustin Wolf going back 907 now. A lot better. Markstrom, hopefully we can now see him get a higher mark. JVR slowing down a little bit. Still has 16 points though. We really like seeing that out of a JVR. Versus LA now. Let's see how we do here. We lose in overtime to LA. Of course we do. Now we got versus Edmonton. And look at how many points. We might make it to the playoffs off of just overtime losses. We lose 4-1 there. Damn. Now we have at Carolina, and we're going to go back to Dustin Wolf to finish off the Eastern Conference road trip. We do beat Carolina there. There we go. Uyghur, 23 points in 26 games. Absolutely incredible. Let's see how Huberdeau is doing with Kadri and Coronado. Coronado, I hope he's picked it up a little. Still a -4, so he hasn't. This line has not changed. They've just been even line since we've started simming again, which honestly I'll take. I will take that because right now we're in a playoff spot and we're still going to be looking to make a trade at the deadline. So at Detroit now, they have a losing record. We can beat them. Come on now. At Detroit, and we lose in overtime. God damn it. All of these extra time losses. At New Jersey now, they're 10-11-3. They're good though with Jack Hughes. We win 4-1 over them. Michael Backlund is balling. And now at Washington, they're 9-11-5. They should be beatable. We win 5-1. There we go. I kind of want to move Michael Backlund up in the lineup. I kind of want to do that. I just don't know who we'd go up for because like Huberdeau. Oh shit, they're now even? Okay, so this second line has all of a sudden been turning it on. So we're going to leave these guys together. The first line is still going off. Yeah, all of our lines are just firing at all cylinders right now. Let's switch the goalies. Dustin Wolf, good couple games stretch. Okay, boys, let's keep on simming here. Off to the most interesting start I've ever seen. There's an overtime win. We get it done in extras. Nice to see Tarasenko being our leading point man again. Now we got versus Vancouver. They're a good team. Near the top of the division is Rasmus Anderson is back, and we get another overtime win. We're a gritty team. We are always getting the extra time, which I'm kind of liking. You know, we had a couple bad losses, but for the most part, like if you're gonna beat us, you're gonna go through hell to beat us. So let's keep on going now versus Chicago. Okay, versus Chicago now. They've come back down to earth a bit. See how we do here versus Chicago. We win 4-1. We're on a little hot streak now. We're getting hot. Don't let us get hot. Now we have at Vegas. Vegas, come on. We're getting hot. There's another win. Wins are starting to pile on. It took us a couple games to get right, but now this team is feeling themselves. Everyone is settling into their roles perfectly. You know, Coronado no longer looking out of place like he was earlier in the year. Markstrom and Dustin Wolf, the combo is going off right now. And now at Edmonton, let's see how we do against them. We might be in first in our division after this game. We win in a shootout 5-4, and for the first time under Bore Grob, we are in first place in the division. Now at Anaheim, what can we do? They're 19-10-4. We win in another 5-4 shootout. Tarasenko on pace for 40 goals, just like we want to see out of him. 80 points. Seattle, they're a bad team. We can beat them. We do. Now we got another big game against Anaheim. It's always been a close game with these guys. Could be a playoff matchup. We lose 5-4. That's tough. 9-0-1 in our last 10, then now 9-1 after that game against Anaheim. So we went on like a 9-game winning streak there. Now back-to-back losses, including an OT loss. We might end up with like 20 overtime losses. It's slowed down a little because we're winning more. But when we lose, we are still getting into extras. Man, look at the plus minuses. This first line is going off. The second line, they're doing their thing. The third line is going off. Fourth line is doing their thing. Goalies, Dustin Wolf doing his thing at a 9-10. Let's see how Markstrom does in his stint now. It's nice to be able to run this like 50-50 goalie. Okay, so at Dallas, they're 19-12-2. They're a great team. Let's see how we can handle them. And we lose 5-3. Okay, so after a massive winning streak, now we're starting to lose a couple games. We got to rebound. Good teams rebound. There's a big shootout win. There we go, back in the win column now. Now versus Florida, another good team. We lose 3-2 there. I mean, we're technically under 500. It really is the overtime losses making us look so much better than we actually are. But 21-10-11, hey, we'll take it. We will take it versus Washington now. Come on. We win in a shootout 4-3. Now at Nashville, they're a bad team. I mean, like, teams, I wonder if facing us, if they're thinking we're good or thinking they're telling themselves we're bad. But we're a good team. We are still a good team. At Nashville, there's a 4-1 win again. This team is special. This team is a really special team. JVR 18-14, Elias Lindholm 528, and Tarasenko 1918. I knew Lindholm get him with 2 snipers and he's gonna go off. Huberdeau, hey, he's starting to do really good. Condry and Coronado doing their thing. Third line still doing their thing. Markstrom had a 916 and Dustin Wolf had a 910. I thought Markstrom would end up dropping off, but he has continued to impress with us. At Colorado now, this is going to be a tough game for Dustin Wolf. And in overtime loss, we get another one. We are up to 12 extra frame losses. Tarasenko up to 20 goals on the year, 45 games in, versus Dallas now. We lose 6-3. Okay, let's switch out the goalies already. Back-to-back losses and one was bad. Let's actually take a look at the defense plus minus, because I haven't really checked that out too much. Let's make sure the defensive core is looking good and don't need line changes. They're good. They are doing great. Yeah, Dustin Wolf, short stint that time. I think Dustin Wolf is going to be the backup. He's still the backup. There's a chance he would steal the job this year, but Markstrom, he's still the guy. He's going to be the playoff goalie and everything. It's nice, like, hey, we're talking playoffs. Like, hey, it's still a close race, but there's a good chance we end up making it. Versus Toronto, there's a massive 5-2 win over the Maple Laughs. Now we got at Buffalo, at Boston, at Ottawa, at Tampa, an Atlantic Division road trip. We win 2-1 there. The Atlantic Division is our bitch. At Florida, are we just taking on every Atlantic Division team here? There's an overtime loss, 3-2. The first line, point-wise, at least Tarasenko seems to be slowing down a little, which is a little weary. You know, I wanted Tarasenko to be like a 90-point man with Lindholm, but he's looking like he might only get to 80. Let's go back to Dustin Wolf. Due to the back-to-back, we've had quite a few back-to-backs. Feels like at Ottawa now, they're 17-23-9. They're bad. We can beat them. Corey Perry's out till February 4th, so he will not be playing his former team. We're not doing that trade, Carolina. What is that offer? And we win 4-3 over Ottawa at Tampa Bay now. Can we beat them? JVR's out till February 6th. And we win 7-1 anyway. We don't need Corey Perry or JVR. At Florida before the bye week, we win 3-2. We're atop of our division when we start our bye week. We are one of the best teams in the NHL. Yes, we have a lot of extra inning losses. I know it like extra time, but extra inning just sounds smoother for me. I know, it's not the right term, but whatever. Forwards, Tarasenko tearing it up. Lindholm tearing it up. Huberdeau killing it on the second line. JVR scoring at will. Condry is doing good. Backlund is going off. Corey Perry is having a complete resurgence, shooting at will at 16%. Coronado, he honestly needs to shoot more. His percentage is there. He's just not shooting enough. But he is still looking like he's going to get around 25 goals, which isn't bad. Adam Henrique doing good. Pelletier, incredible third-line player, plus 22. The fourth line doing good. Neighbors doing fine. Nieto's been a good sub. Defensively, all the defensemen have been doing their job, and in that, like, we have no complaints. Let's take a look. I'm sure this is where we're going to start seeing some complaints. Where's our power play? 16.4 PK down at 77%. I mean, we're just a 5-on-5 team. We are a 5-on-5 team. Like, I'd like to get more, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is in-season growth. Pelletier up to an 82. That might have already been there. But Corey Perry, JVR are back. We're going to be at full strength entering the second half of the season. I know we're past the halfway, but, you know, bye week time. It's basically our point of halfway through the year. JVR fully healed. Yeah. So let's see how the second half treats us. First half has been great. I don't know what much more we can do here versus San Jose. Let's get off to the right. Whoa, we lose 5-4. Okay, San Jose. San Jose upsets us. They're the worst team in the division. Okay, there we go. We just had some rusty feet after the bye week, but we're right back to it. Versus New York, then versus Buffalo, we win. Now we got LA. Yeah. San Jose, it was a trap game. You know, rusty feet against the worst team in the league. Trap game. Elias Lindholm out till March 2nd. Hopefully that doesn't hinder us too much, and clearly not 7-2 over LA in the game Lindholm gets hurt. Now Tarasenko's hurt. Okay, now we might be at odds, but we win 4-3 in overtime. Maybe not. Who cares about injuries? At Colorado, okay, we lose 5-2. We do care about injuries. At St. Louis now, they're actually a good team. They're fighting for a playoff spot. We win 2-1 over them anyway. Who cares about injuries? At New York, they're a bad team. Tarasenko's finally back. We win 3-2. We're honestly just as good without Tarasenko and Elias Lindholm, with Dries and Nieto on the first line. That's incredible. That is incredible. Okay, Tarasenko back in. I'm guessing the second line really picked it up. Way to go, second line. Okay. Goalies, Dustin Wolf has been balling out, but time to go back to our starter, Jacob Markstrom. I think it just showed Dustin Wolf has played more games, but Markstrom's still the guy. Okay, at New York now. Can we beat the Rangers and we lose 3-1? Damn, come on, guys. With Tarasenko back in the lineup. At Philadelphia now. Can we get a win? We lose 5. We're better without Tarasenko. Confirmed. Fuck Tarasenko. Okay, let's go back. Throw in Elias Lindholm for Dries, and then we're also going to go back to Dustin Wolf. It's funny. Now Markstrom gets a short stint. 29 games to 35. Maybe Dustin Wolf is the starter. Yeah, that's going to be great. We're going to be running a goalie with less games played in the playoffs. Versus Montreal now. Can we beat them? And Rasmus Anderson out till March 6th. We lose in a shootout. We're at 82 points. We are good enough for second in the NHL. Wow. Okay. Because we're second in the NHL, it makes me feel like we might as well go make a move to try and really load up this squad. So what is the best way to do that? What is the best way for us to load up? And I think the best way for us to honestly load up, it's moving on from Coronado and getting a difference. I know it sucks. Like, we just gave him a massive extension for 8 years, 2.2. Another team will love that contract. He's still a 20 goal. He's going to get the 20 goals this year. So 20 goal scorer for $2 million a year. Someone's going to eat that shit up. But we're just in a position where we need more. And it also boosts our power play. Who is available? We don't have enough value on this team to get someone like a Brady Tkachuk without giving up like too much. Draft picks, yeah. And we don't even have our first. We have Florida's first. So yeah, let's just go into the trade deadline, see if there's anyone available. Like, if not, like, I'm not too opposed to just running it with this team. I'm not completely opposed to it because we're clearly a playoff team. Like, that is not going to change. It's more about how loaded can we get for a postseason run in our second year in office. And I think we can get pretty loaded if we can get either. We could try and move on from Kadri realistically, or not move on from Kadri, but get like a rental second line player who could just move Coronado down even. Like, there's a couple, we just need a second liner. If we can get a second liner, I'm going to be really happy. Defensively, I don't think anything on defense needs to change, genuinely. Our D-core is completely set. In fact, let's view contracts. Who is up after this season that we need to extend? Is there anyone big? JVR, Perry, Ekman Larson. Yeah, I kind of wish all those old guys I now gave 2-year deals instead of 1-year deals. I was worried they weren't going to be good, and now every single one of them has actually hit. So let's sim this game. So 32, 26, and 5. Let's see what we end up being. We're going to be a buyer. So let's take a look. See if we can find a second line player here at the trade deadline, hoping someone can pop up. And Erik Karlsson's on the block. Omar Kvin's done. Adrian Kempe is a two-way forward. I don't want him. Nick Schmaltz, Kopitar, Allen, Sergei Buchnevich, Dvorak, Chicherin, Claude Giroux, Vejmelka, Husso, Perron, Kopp, Severson, Provorov, Pacioretty, Boone, Jenner, McDonough, Aiden Hill. No, yeah, there's like no one that would be of interest to us. Now, I did notice 2 teams that are selling that do have snipers are Detroit and Columbus. But my only problem with both of those is I don't think we have the money to afford a trade like that because we only have $1 million in cap space. And if we go over to Detroit, how much would like a DeBrincat cost if I were to say fuck it and try? Only 7. Ooh, but yeah, 91. Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're in a position to try and give up Alex DeBrincat. And it's a lot of trade value to make up, and I don't think I can make up that much. The other one, Columbus, Patrick Laine, a bit more feasible, only a year after this one. He's having 39 goal season. I just don't know if I don't think we could be able to afford it though. Like, I doubt this will go through. We'll offer it because it wouldn't be a bad deal for us if we can get him at like a much more cheaper price. Oh my God. Oh, perfect. Oh, I'm actually surprised they fixed that. It used to just fucking like remove your trade. I never even realized that they fixed that this year. We are like really asking for them to do a lot. Okay, we are asking them to make Patrick Laine a $4 million player for Coronado, a first, second, third, and Walker. This would be a huge deal. And honestly, I think it would be worth it getting Laine at $4.7 million. Yeah, it'd be worth it. Will it go through? Oh, okay. And trade rejected. It just isn't up to snuff. It's not in the cards for us. There's just no one around. You know what though? Pittsburgh, they're selling Jake Gensel. Let's see if we can go get Jake Gensel. They're being a conservative buyer, so they might actually want someone on our team. If we traded for Jake Gensel, realistically, like, oh, they're trying to get rid of Carlson because he's hurt anyway. So they're like, fuck it. Like, if he's hurt, we don't want him. Oh, that's why. Yeah, they aren't actually selling. Like, is there anyone? Greg? No, there's no point. There's no point. Patches? Honestly, wait a minute. Let's take a look at Max Pacioretty. He might be the perfect option for us. Yeah, let's go get Max Pacioretty, and let's just use a draft pick. I don't want to trade Coronado. Let's just throw in Carolina second for Max Pacioretty. Let's go down to the legal limit of 50%. There we go. Max Pacioretty, 50% retained for a second round pick. This would go through straight up. Okay, this is what we're going to end up doing. Let's also ask for a 6th and a 7th. Pacioretty, 6th, 7th for a second. No, okay, take out the 7th. Pacioretty, and a 6th for a second round pick. It's gonna go through. Bang on and Montreal accepts. They're selling. We're buying. We still have our second to play with for the future, but we had Max Pacioretty, who's gonna be on the second line. That is big for us. Big. Now, we do have to make a trade still. For the cap room, we're also going to move Sean Walker to a team. Let's see if a team that's buying really wants a Sean Walker. Philly, yeah, let's see if we can get a pick from Philly. Yeah, Sean Walker will be playing for him. So yeah, it's perfect. Sean Walker, we'll take a second next year. Sean Walker for a second next year from the Flyers. Will it go through? Almost. Oh, let's throw in a 6 3 years from now. Oh, what? Damn, Philly just traded their second. Okay. Let's find a different team. Toronto, will Sean Walker be playing? Because if we're going to trade for like an actual pick, they better be playing on the team. Sean Walker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would be playing. We can only get like thirds though, no second. Honestly though, it means we can get a pick this year. Yeah, we'll do 2/3 for Sean Walker instead. We'd be willing to do that. Sean Walker for 2/3. It's in the same spot of being too far off. So let's then trade away a 6 couple years from now. Bang. And we believe this transaction will contribute to Toronto. There they go. They get Sean Walker and a 6. We get 2 more third-round picks, continuing that trend of being kind of like we're doing improvements, but we're kind of staying the same at the same time. So do we need a depth defenseman now? Because we mainly did that for cap sake. We just needed a bit more cap flexibility. Honestly, we got Gross and Kuznetsov, but let's just try and add one more depth defenseman for like a 5th. And then I think this team is going to be set for the postseason. Arizona, no. Come on, someone's got to have that depth defenseman making no money. Nikita Zaitsev, if he's like a 2-way defenseman, yeah, let's get Nikita Zaitsev. Let's have them also retain 50%. So we're going to get Nikita Zaitsev at 850K. And now let's just throw in a draft pick. Let's now throw in a Colorado's third. Yeah, Colorado's third. And no, let's just go a fourth and a fifth next year. Or just a fourth next year. A fourth for Nikita Zaitsev. Will it go through? Oh, they don't want to retain the cap. We'll throw in a fifth if you retain the cap. Actually, we'll throw in a sixth if you retain the cap. Fourth and a sixth for Zaitsev. Okay, they are not going to retain the cap. Okay, let's just ask, can you just retain 500K? Retain 500K? No. Okay. Can you retain... Okay, we'll just do it on the surface straight up. Zaitsev for a fourth. Will it go through? Bang. So we get our depth defenseman back, and that is going to be our NHL trade deadline. That's all the moves we're going to do. We get Max Pacioretty for a nice cheap deal. We needed a cheap deal. There's no way we were going to make it work at any other price. So let's go in. Oh man, it better not. They better have got rid of the glitch where they fuck with your lines. I'm going to be so mad if I go in here and these lines are all fucked up. Okay, good. 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 Defense. Oh, it might have been because we just had no one playing. That's funny. Okay, go to roster moves. I'm pretty sure Pacioretty is, for whatever reason, the AHL in the moment. So let's go call up Max Pacioretty. Bang, call him up. Oh, man, we might actually not have the money to call these guys up. Zaitsev, let's send down. We need to send down one guy anyway. We'll send down this dry guy. Ooh, we can't afford to call up Zaitsev. Okay, we're going to leave Zaitsev in the minors for right now then. Just call up Pacioretty for dries. And then if there's an injury, then the money will clear up and then we can call up Zaitsev. It'll be as simple as that. So let's scratch. Do we just scratch Coronado? No, I don't want to scratch him, but I don't want to play him. Let's move on. Yeah, let's take out Neighbors. Throw in Max Pacioretty. Move Pacioretty up to the second line. I don't care about the chemistry. Coronado. Yeah, Coronado is just going to go on the fourth line for right now. And then power play, we're going to add in Pacioretty on the second line power play right here for Adam Henrique. So then that's going to be looking a lot better with Pacioretty. There we go. And then four-man power play line 2. Get Pacioretty in there for Coronado. Bang. And then finally, PK, let's make sure Pacioretty is not penalty killing. That would be a big mistake. And good, he's already not penalty killing. Okay, good. Goalies, we're set, scratched. We're going to have Nieto and Neighbors scratched currently. And we are set for the postseason. Actually, you know what? Because of overall, let's see if the chemistry allows us to move JVR and Pacioretty around. Because I honestly would rather do that. If we can get Pacioretty on the first line and JVR on the second. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, then... well, since it doesn't matter, then we might as well do it. Yeah, let's get Pacioretty and JVR switched. So now, hopefully, Pacioretty will add a big boost by kicking JVR down, and JVR can be a big boost to that second line. That is our hope. So, versus Colorado now. Let's actually real quickly take a look at the other big trades that happened. I'm sure there were some other good trades. Player and pick trading. Who else was moved? Matt Bunning was moved to Chicago for Colin Miller. Nyquist to Anaheim. Jake Evans to Colorado. Phil Kessel to Dallas. Lucas Misa to Arizona. Then our trades. Let's see. Boyd to Philadelphia. Evander Kane to Montreal. David Savard to Buffalo. Let's see. Who else? Tyson Jost to Philly. Tyson Brody and Thomas Tatar to Tampa Bay. Sergei Bobrovsky for Jake Chicherin and Claude Giroux. That's a huge one. And then Velmecki goes to Chicago for a second. But Ottawa loading up. That is crazy with Sergei Bobrovsky and Jake Chicherin out. That is crazy. So let's take a look at the lines actually real quick. I can't believe Florida and Ottawa just did that trade. So Florida is now rocking. They now got, this is their team. Claude Giroux, they got Claude Giroux as their second line center, which kicks Evan Rodriguez down to the third line. They had Jake Chicherin, who's what, is he hurt right now? Who's currently hurt. And then Ottawa, they had goalie Sergei Bobrovsky to be their starter. But man, their team looks weaker overall. But they needed goaltending. So honestly, it's a way win-win, I guess. You know, Ottawa had extra players and Florida had a goal there. So versus Colorado, first game after the deadline. Let's see how this ends up going. Pacioretty is our currently leading point man as he's over point per game as we acquired him. We beat Colorado 2-1 versus Vancouver. We win 6-3. Okay. We're still winning games, which is big. This team, it's looking really good right now. Tarasenko, what a huge addition. What a free agent signing. 2 years, $9.5 million for that man. Gonna be worth every penny. At Seattle now. Can we beat out the Kraken? Come on, they're not that good. We win 3-1 against the Kraken. Now we got a home and home against Minnesota, back-to-back home games. Then we got a road game in Chicago. We're up to 90 points already. Come on, we lose in a shootout to Minnesota. Of course, Pacioretty up to 30 goals on the year. Now a home game again versus Minnesota. We just lose this time straight up 4-3. Damn. Pacioretty continuing to just collect goals. He might turn into a 40-goal scorer. Hopefully the second line can keep it up. Need to get some wins back in the column. Markstrom up to a .917 save percentage. Damn, he's been going off. But so has Dustin Wolf. Dustin Wolf has not been bad. At Chicago now. Can we beat them? We win 5-2 in Chicago. Now we got a home game versus Vegas. Man, we're competing for a President's Trophy right now. I can't believe it. Versus Vegas, we win 3-2. I mean, yeah, we're 5 games out of President's Trophy range, which is Tampa Bay, who loaded up at the deadline. Versus Edmonton now. They're a 38-win team. And our overtime losses and shootout losses really do push us up. Huberdeau out till March 29th after an overtime win there. And how many extra time games have we played this year? Someone's back from injury. They didn't say Pacioretty? Or who's back from injury? Yeah, I think I said Pacioretty, but he was already playing hurt, so who cares? Now we got a away game against Pittsburgh. Then we got to go on the road to Columbus and Montreal, Toronto. Another East Coast road trip to end the year. We lose 3-1 against Pittsburgh. That's tough. That's a tough loss. Markstrom going to go back in the net now. Hopefully he can go on a nice little run to end the year. Pacioretty, just what a great addition. Like all over this lineup. Great additions all over. It's a great free agency. It's going to be tough to re-up some of these guys though. Definitely going to be tough. At Columbus now, what can we do against them? We win 4-1. In fact, I didn't mean to go to hire staff. I wanted to go to hire players or view contracts because I want to see how much money are these players asking for. Because someone like JVR, I'll re-up JVR right now if he doesn't want too much money. JVR, what are you looking at? Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect, JVR. Yeah, we'll go another year. We'll go another year at 2.85. There we go, JVR. Pacioretty, you want an extension. How much do you want? Okay, you want real money. Corey Perry, how much do you want for another year? You want exact same contract, 2.85. Perfect. 1 year, 2.85 for Corey Perry. We're going to be running it back with those guys on depth. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, how have you done? He's been a fine defenseman for us. I mean, I wouldn't mind re-upping him, but I think on him we're going to wait. Rizika, we're going to wait on. Neighbors, if he wants a minor league deal, we'll give it to him. Perfect Neighbors. Josh Neighbors, yeah, we'll go 2 years, $950K for Josh Neighbors. Goalie-wise, we don't have anyone, right? Oh, fuck, we still have Dustin Wolf. Okay, let's give Dustin Wolf an extension right now. Yeah, we're just going to go 2 years at 3.750 for Dustin Wolf, getting all the extensions out of the way that we know we want to do. We know we want to bring JVR back. We know, especially for that price tag, we know we want JVR. So let's keep going now. At Montreal, will we be a 100-point team after today? JVR signs an extension, Perry signs the extension, Neighbors rejects, Wolf signs the extension. Good. And we don't quite hit 100 points quite yet. At Toronto, though, and we beat Toronto. Huberdeau is finally fully healed as we lose 7-5 to Toronto. God damn, come on, boys. Let's be a 100-point team at least here. Okay, going back to Dustin Wolf to end the season. We might actually end up starting Dustin Wolf in the playoffs because I feel like the last few times Markstrom has kind of struggled to end the year here. Especially, 7-5 against Toronto. That's brutal. No one else from the division is even really close to us. It's already on lock, but man, let's at least be a 100-point team here. Versus New Jersey now, home game. We win 3-2. There we go. Versus San Jose now, we're a 101-point team. Can we beat San Jose? We win 4-2 against San Jose. There we go. Let's see if now, due to that injury, can we call up our defenseman Nikita Zaitsev to get a game in? Come on. Good, we can call up Nikita Zaitsev. Perfect, just like we wanted. Nikita Zaitsev does not fit on the third line, but he fits everywhere else, but he'll be fine for the couple games that he's got to play on that third pairing. Now let's just keep on simming. Man, this team, it's good. Another easy win against San Jose coming up, which should be an easy win. Come on, boys. Let's get to 105 points. 105. We can do it. 45 wins on the year. There we go. 6-2 win. We go off. Yeah, we're going to be clear-cut second place, which is good. Because in the NHL, you win that Presidents, you're fucked. So it's good to know we are actually in prime position to win the cup now. And Patch already going off. Let's see how the second line has done great with JVR. It was the right call to go that route. Tarasenko inching his way towards 40. He might actually end up hitting 40 like we wanted. Now let's go versus Winnipeg at home. Come on. 3 more games left in the year. Winnipeg, we win 4-3 in overtime. Now we have at Seattle. Come on, I don't want to see 20. Don't show me 20 at Seattle. Huberdeau gets hurt till June 19th with a concussion. That might have just been the postseason. Wow, head coach replaced player. Wow, guys, just wow. Okay, let's pull Coronado, throw in Neighbors there. Let's pull Nieto, put Coronado there. So we're going to go back to Matt Coronado on the second line. It wasn't what I wanted to do. We specifically traded for Pacioretty so this wouldn't happen. And now we're back here doing exactly what we didn't want to do. So that's good to know. Nieto, we're going to put on the fourth line. We're going to play the best guy at this point. Like, we need to win. Power play now. So how's this going to shake up? Coronado on the first line power play. No. Who is for Huberdeau? Oh my God. It might actually be Coronado. No, you know what? Let's keep Coronado on the second pair. Let's move Kadri up. Yeah, let's move Kadri up. Put Kadri down low. We're going to move Lindholm here. No, what? No, let's move Weegar and Anderson. We're going to put Weegar on this first line. Oh, fuck. That does not work at all. Wait, what if we go back? Okay, never mind. Mackenzie Weegar, you are not going to be playing the power play. Okay, so we're going to leave it like this. Kadri's going to be the man down low now. And with Kadri down low, Lindholm is going to turn into the primary playmaker. So the distributor is now Lindholm, and he's going to be the puck carrier. Yeah. And then Kadri, we're going to let Kadri be the puck carrier. Lindholm's going to be the playmaker, dishing it off over to Tarasenko. Perry is going to be still that big guy on the wing. Here, we're going to go Pacioretty on the inside. Coronado. Okay, we're going to go Coronado on the left. We're going to go JVR at center. Pacioretty on the right. Can any of these guys play a lick of center? Coronado can actually win a face-off, so we're going to go Coronado. And then out here on the wing, we're going to go... Who are we going to go out here on the wing? So let's go... How's Pelletier been doing? Yeah, let's go Jacob Pelletier. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go Jacob Pelletier there. And then we're going to let Coronado... So distributor's still going to be Weegar. The finisher is going to be Pacioretty. Yeah. And then the puck carrier is going to be Coronado. We're going to go an aggressive face-off. And we're going to let Coronado try and win it. With JVR, Patches. Yeah. We're going to go like that. And we're going to go like that. There we go. For the power play. Okay. And then 4-man power play. Where was Huberdeau's spot? Was on the first one. Tarasenko. Yeah, I like that for the power play. And then here we're going to go. Yeah, I like that for the power play. Okay. That's what we're going to rock now. Damn, man. That's a big injury. Now it's like, man, we need another one. Pacioretty just replaces Huberdeau now. Like, Pacioretty. Fuck. Okay. At Minnesota. How do we do the final game of the year? And Mackenzie Weegar's out till April 19th. Okay. So we might have a game. Let's have everyone go to 82. Maybe we'll get Weegar back for game 1. Marcus Bajork is fully healed. That's good to see. Let's see. No one's... Okay, so yeah, we're going to have Weegar back for game 1. Is everyone at 82 now? Because that means next game, 17. Yeah, Weegar's going to be back game 1. So let's take a look at the stats really quickly and see who we're going to be up against in round one. So Pacific Division, we win our division. Did we win the West? Did we win the West entirely? We won the West as well. Goals for per game, 3.4 was good enough for 4th in the NHL. Goals against per game, 2.89, good enough for 4, 5, good enough for 6th in the NHL. Our power play percent, it got better with the addition of Pacioretty, but it's still 9, 10, 11, 12. It's still the 12th worst power play in the NHL. Penalty kill wise, what were we sitting at? An 80%. That's not good enough. That's like bottom 5 in the NHL. So our best hope is to just not get a penalty and stay 5v5. So forward cores, Pacioretty, he ended with 80 points. How did he do with us? 17 points in 18 games plus 10. He did great with us. Tarasenko, 37 goals, 70 points. He did great. Lindholm, 65 points, 76 games. He did good. JVR, 30 goals, 59 points. First and second line time. He did excellent. Great to get him extended. Huberdeau, he was fine. He's whatever. Kadri, he was all right. Corey Perry, 26 goals, third line grinder, went off. Michael Backlund really slowed down the second half of the year, but still a plus 30 almost. Coronado, 20 goal scorer, didn't get a single goal in those final 3 games. On the second line again, man, I hate that he's back on the second line. Pelletier, Henrique, Razika, all these guys, they did fine defensively. Uyghur slowed down, but he did good. Anderson, Roy, everyone did great defensively. Goaltending wise, I mean, we're going to go with Dustin Wolf. Dustin Wolf did end up stealing the job at the end there. So let's see who is Dustin Wolf and the Calgary Flames facing in round 1. We are going to be facing, the season is over. Who are we facing in round 1? We are facing the Vegas Golden Knights. Next time, we will face off against Vegas. They're 10-0 in their last 10. They're coming in hot. That's just great. But boys, till next time, Uyghur, he will be playing right. April 19th. He's still saying it's out. Oh my God. Do we have a game on this first day? Do we have a game? Okay, so we're going to be without Mackenzie Uyghur game 1, but then he'll be back. So boys, next time, we'll have our first playoff run with the Flames. Can we make a miracle run? We'll see then.